This was my first time here. In December 2017, I went to Canada and watched YouTube videos. I watched the General Assembly President's videos for about 3 months before coming to Korea. I strongly urged a few pastors to become president. They told me about this and that, and I told them what I saw on YouTube. So, while we were talking about this and that, I read them in detail and kept notes. This time, I decided I absolutely had to go and meet our pastor. That's what I said, but the kids wouldn't let me go to Korea. Why? Because they were so happy to have their mom. They extended the stay for 6 months, and then again until October, December, and December. That's when a spiritual battle started. Then, the baby got sick, and it was chaos. So, because they had different spirits, they went as missionaries. My 6th graders are all overseas missionaries, and they'll do missionary work until they die. I'll go to my father and meet the Lord, but why do I feel different? When my mother says she understands and changes. So, I understand this a little. I've been keeping this in mind as a child, and I prayed there, God, what should I do? I definitely need to go to heaven and meet the president and do things like that, but they're preventing me from going. It's like prison. How can I not do that? Quote, I prayed, and the answer I received was that my daughter would be born in Korea. She was originally supposed to come in June, but our youngest daughter was with me on the edge, but we were moving, so she had to come. So, there was no way to stop it. Oh, so I told her that I had just moved, and I came to the neighborhood first. But then, this is what I received. I received it from the teacher, but I didn't know it at the time, but I went and slept at night. It wasn't aching from head to toe, but it was heavy. It was really heavy, and then it became empty and my body became very light. I didn't really have much of a future, but now that I'm older, there are some bad parts. I started sleeping at night and didn't wake up once until the morning. I often go in and out of the volcano room at night, but I never went there. My body was completely heavy, so I thought, wow, this is amazing. The spiritual world. Quote, I originally knew about the spiritual world, but I started pastoring with my husband at 28. I was a disciple, but I became a pastor at the age of 40 and was pastoring alone. Now that the church is corrupt and the pastors are corrupt, and there aren't many pastors I like, I pray, God, take my church, the church I was running alone, and after I travel around the world and come back, I will decide what I will do, with whom, and how I will do it. And I went to a professor who said I was a second or third Dan and studied, and after hearing the words of our Ho Chong, I realized that this person is our friend, our groom, our father, and my master. Why don't people recognize this person? Why don't they recognize this person? Those who searched and searched for this person came to earth, but no one recognizes this person.